Hello. Encore et toujours sur ce jeu de Vampyr. On avait quand même bien avancé la dernière fois. Hein. Alors déjà, faut aller retrouver la folle là. Elle est où? Ah, elle est là.
Good evening, Miss Harwood. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Harwood.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
On lui dit quoi? On va lui dire ça. C'est un malentendu.
Misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind. Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the...
On sait tout d'elle au moins? Elle est où? Ah, elle est là.
A giant morgue disguised as a hospital. That's Pembroke nowadays.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
On va la charmer.
Why kill me, brother? We could have ruled this land together and forever.
It's locked, all right.
Ah oui, je peux me prendre un ultime maintenant. C'est 2000. On va prendre celui-là. Encore la santé. Alors...
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
But I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
Ben ouais, je l'ai analysé.
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. think about the possibilities.
Hein?
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's
Bah, elle
to
est
be
morte.
buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
I need to talk to you.
Please do.
Mhm.
So you manage a hospital financed by a vampire?
Yes, Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury. She's also our largest donor.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night, don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me, I praise the lady's exemplary moral fiber.
If I may inquire, how did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position. It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
J'avoue, c'est pas con en fait.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such a very capable woman.
She was blackmailing Lady Ashbury. Thought she was murdering patients as some sick upper-class game.
Nurse Crane was playing a dangerous game. She's lucky Lady Ashbury abhors violence.
Ok.
Do you know anything about the vampire hunters in the East End?
Without a doubt, it's the Guard of Prewen. Zealots to the last man.
Where do they come from?
Once they shared the Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention. But they concluded vampires were a scourge.
They're definitely well organized and equipped.
They're extremely dangerous and not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral beast, and I, your accomplice.
We'll talk later.
Salut monsieur. Il y a un truc que j'aimerais voir. C'est comment je peux augmenter ça, la scie de qualité. Des morceaux de poignée de qualité. Ok, donc tout ça on s'en fout.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Tu sais, il est là, lui. On va voir s'il en a.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Doctor.
Il a pas ce qu'il me faut, lui. Ah, 25. Mais à la fin, c'est 35. Et lui... Bon, à la fin, c'est 38, du coup, c'est mieux. On peut piquer du sang, en plus. Ouais, bon, on va laisser tout ça comme ça pour l'instant. Alors, je dois aller à l'enterrement de ma sœur et je vais pouvoir en profiter pour faire son truc à lui, là. Lizzie. Putain, il y a quoi ici? Une planque? Genre, on peut passer par là pour venir jusque là. Ok. Et là, il y a quoi? Ok, je pense qu'on reviendra ici et après pour une autre quête. Mais c'est bon à savoir qu'on peut passer par là pour y aller. Ok, tranquille. Comment on fait pour aller de là-bas là? Bon, pas grave. Mais je veux juste voir ma sœur.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Ok, il est là-bas, lui.
What do you want? Somebody help! What do you want?
Bah voilà, facile.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
C'est quoi une chienne?
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder? This man's far too old to be Samuel.
Et lui?
By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Ouais, mais elles sont où les... Il y en a partout ici, mais c'est tout, quoi. Bah voilà. Bon, c'est pas tout, mais les traces de sang, elles menaient à où, là? Ah, ici, peut-être.
As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
Allez, viens là, toi. Voilà. Bon, il est où notre ami Samuel du coup? Ah, là-haut peut-être? Viens là, toi. Viens là, tranquille. Ah, stylé.
It's locked.
Ah, c'est lui. Bon. De toute façon, nous maintenant, on va aller voir les trucs de notre sœur. Oh. Laisse-moi tranquille, toi. Voilà. Ouais, tu vas voir, toi. Tranquille. Ah, c'est quoi ça? Oh là là. Il y a vraiment des ennemis partout ici, hein.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
Ouais, c'est là qu'ils sont tous? Ok.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
C'est moi qui l'ai tué.
Oh, Mary.
Oh, Mary. Sweet Mary. My Mary. Oh, oh.
If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I wish the tears would come. But I'm empty. And I feel a hypocrite.
Let your pain run free, Jonathan. Don't smother it. What you feel is your humanity. Don't be so quick to lose it.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I'm learning.
J'aime pas
Every
trop, elle.
night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
On va va lui répondre ça.
You may be right.
Of course. I've stared upon this world for centuries, and time has taught me to deal with guilt, if not erase it.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
On va faire ce qu'elle nous dit, hein. On va retourner à l'église. Putain, ils ont même pas refermé le caveau, quoi. Ouais, mais on va y aller un petit peu en marchant parce qu'on sait jamais ce qui peut arriver. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a ici? Ah, un refuge.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion.
C'est qui, lui?
Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Oh, ça doit être le boss final, lui.
Does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience. With their plans and unsolicited counsel. C'est qui, lui? Tiens, viens là, toi. This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
Ouais, mais il est mort. Hein. Voilà pour toi, toi. Bon, je peux retourner voir notre autre ami là.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
If you propagate the devil's work, you'll perish by the devil's work. Such is the law of the Lord.
Ouais, bah toi ça n'a pas forcément marché. Hein.
Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous.
Il faut croire que non.
He had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
He defiled the dead with his petty
Il les
affairs.
violait aussi peut-être.
That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Ouais, pour se faire du fric, ouais.
Precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
I have heard enough for tonight.
Moi j'irais bien ici du coup. Du coup, ben, tout droit par là. C'est quoi cette petite... Ah, c'est un... On va essayer d'aller refaire l'autre là. Là, il y en a un autre ici. C'est elle qui me fait peur maintenant. Putain, je me suis gouré. Bon bah on va réessayer hein. J'ai plus beaucoup de sang là. Bon. Après il y a lui là. Je vais voir quand même c'est lequel de mes produits pharmaceutiques là qui... Ah, les sérums. 60 points de sang et celui du haut, la santé. Putain, c'est qui lui? Il sort d'où? Voilà. Bon, bah désolé, Lady Crane. Au moins c'est fait.
can't believe I'm doing this.
Au moins ici c'est fait, voilà. Ah, c'est le prêtre de l'autre fois.
What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar.
Ouais, il a l'air d'être gentil.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chaplain. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest, as you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She has been laid to rest. That's all you need to know.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
Bah... Je sais pas ce que je lui dirais, je vais pas lui dire la vérité quand même. Bon, on va lui dire ça.
I wish I could forget all this.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
Bon, on va lui répondre ça.
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Quoi, c'est tout?
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Ouais, bah faut que je dorme pour la sauver elle. Faut peut-être que j'aille faire ce truc là aussi, hein. Bon, je vais retourner à l'hôpital et dormir là-bas, je pense. Ah, ils sont où?
I have this thirst for blood.
Là, il y a une cachette. Pour augmenter ça, non, je préfère l'endurance encore. On va faire les choses différemment. Voilà. Ah ouais, c'est devenu grave la merde ici. Hein. Ouais, dans un premier temps, je vais plutôt aller faire ça. Voilà, crève toi. Moi je dois aller là-bas. Après à toi mon ami. Ouais bon, on va se barrer, hein. J'ai pas que ça à faire moi. Putain, il est stylé en vrai.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be stilled, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Ou bien peut-être aller... Oh, c'est quoi ça?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
No. I was working by the tents when it all happened. I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but well, maybe it was him.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need...
C'est qui est mort? Mr. Hampton, il a dit. Et c'est qui Hampton? Fiddick? Non, lui, il est encore là. Elwood, Thatcher, machin. Bah, il n'y a pas de Mr. Hampton ici. Ah si, lui? Il a tué qui? La vieille, là? Ah bah ouais.
Jonathan, my sincere condolences for your loss.
Your kindness is much appreciated, my lady.
Is there anything you require?
I spied my mother at the funeral. Have you ever revealed yourself to a member of your family?
No, Jonathan. And I'd advise you even from thinking about it.
But what if I was close to someone and wished to tell them the truth?
Fear, loathing, disgust. And then they will plead to be turned. They will see it as salvation. Then there's the risk of gaining the attention of vampire hunters.
Are we then condemned to lie to those we love?
We are creatures of deception, my friend. But this is more for their sake than ours.
Are we condemned to attend the funerals of all we love?
Dying is the final act of life, Jonathan. Present company excluded. Accept it.
I don't know what to expect. Am I
Je pourrais
cursed
aller
to an
avec elle.
eternity of solitude?
Elle est mignonne en
With
plus.
time, we Ekon tend to go into isolation. If we survive long enough, that is.
As a practitioner of the medical sciences, I'm prepared for the death of loved ones. But mourning in the shadows, deprived of sharing one's grief.
We are no longer a part of the circle of life and death. We are undead, my friend, and so we are outcasts.
Goodbye, my lady. Until we meet again.
Mhm. Je vais aller parler à Swanson quand même.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile.
C'est le chef de l'autre truc, lui.
You can't hide from the god.
Le chef de la garde de Priven.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Il est un peu gros son crâne quand même, je trouve, hein, pour... Attends, toi t'as une tête de défoncée.
Bad news indeed.
Bon allez, moi je vais m'arrêter là, je pense que je vais passer sur Overwatch 2, voir ce que ça donne. Ça vient de sauvegarder, du coup je m'arrête là. A plus.